Okay, I'm going to go look at a storefront. I'm doing the dang thing. It's like really crazy. We were out of town, we were on vacation, and our friends who own True Love Tattoo Parlor next to this coffee shop gave us a heads up that the coffee shop was going to move out. And they have 2 locations. They're just consolidating, whatever. I have always wanted to be on Watervliet. I tried to buy a building on Watervliet a while ago. I do hair on Watervliet. I love the Belmont area. So like, this is insanely serendipitous. I didn't even look for this. I've been wanting my food truck to move out of my house, you know, like all the storage to get its own home. And it just happened. Like, it just happened all on its own. And that guy just ran a red light. What the actual fuck? So, freaking out. This is kind of crazy. So, let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Hi. The rumors are true. I'm getting a storefront. I have no idea what I'm doing. The whole thing is just really crazy and super serendipitous, and I want to tell all the story and all the details now before I forget them. It's crazy. It's really magical. And I just don't want all the noise. Thank you. Hi. Thanks. I want to tell all the details of this before I forget it, and then just like, Cooper, I have a foster dog and he just opens doors. So I just asked my kid to shut the door, and then no, we're not shutting this door. Let's just start. Where do I even start? Okay. Don't know what to call it. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I didn't know what I was doing when I opened a food truck. So it's like the same thing again, right? Like I can just do this again. I have a foster dog and he just cries and whines sometimes because he wants me to throw a ball. Okay, Cooper. So we're going to just throw a ball. Sorry. This is my life. I mean, this is why I feel like I can't ever make the videos that I want to make or make the content that I want to make, because there's always interruptions and there's always chaos and there's just nothing I can do about that. Let's just start here. I've been wanting a storefront. I just didn't know what to do. It was very daunting when I was looking at everything and trying to decide like how I was going to build this out. It was really hard for me to decide on a design. Like a layout even just seemed really daunting. Like did I want the counter here and like the people walked in and then the tables would go like this and whatever. So this is pretty crazy because this is already a coffee shop. This coffee shop, Press, has another location. They are just doing other things there. So they're going to keep that. They're just changing their business up, and this location is not going to be open anymore. And I went in there, and it's crazy because it's going to be like turnkey. Like I'm going to go in and I'm going to put some paint on the walls. I'm going to move the bubble tea stuff in, and I'm going to put some decor up and start selling bubble tea. It's going to be that fast. So my lease is going to start February 1st. I have really lofty goals of opening mid-February. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. You know, I like to work under pressure. I like to just make things happen and just go. So let's just see if I can do it. We were out of town. We were on vacation. My friend Jess. Let's back up about Jess and Adam. They own True Love Tattoo Studio. True Love Tattoo Studio is right next to this coffee shop. In case you're not from the Dayton area. And that's my foster dog doing that. Cooper. Why are you crying? Jess and Adam own True Love Tattoo Studio. So let's back up about Jess and Adam. Jess and Adam were my husband's tattoo apprentices. They were both learning to tattoo. He's had his tattoo studio for like 12 years or something like that. And in the first couple years that he had his first location, Jess and Adam were apprentices and fell in love, and then went on and opened up their own tattoo studio after several years and called it True Love Tattoo Studio. Adorable. Love them to pieces. They have the spot right next to Press. So they called. As soon as they heard that Press was leaving this location, they immediately, were on the phone with me and Britton, hey, this spot's going to be available. Pretty crazy. Okay. Wow. Thank you, universe, for putting this right into my lap. So I call the landlord immediately, and I'm in Florida. So, I have been in this coffee shop press because this is my coffee shop. I work at a salon a block away. This is where I walk to get coffee. This is where I go get a little snack. This is like my spot. I go to this coffee shop a lot. So I have mixed emotions. And I'm getting this call that this place is closing. Wait, this is where I go. This is so sad. But also excited because this is going to present me this crazy opportunity. So I call the landlord immediately. I'm like, please hold it for me. He's like, well, I want you to see it. And I'm like, well, I can't see it because I'm in Florida. I was like, I think I know what it looks like. I've been in there plenty of times. But when you go into a place, you're not looking around like, could my business work in here? I'm going in and I'm ordering my coffee. I'm just taking in their environment, not thinking, will this work for my business? But I had an idea that this should work because we're going to sell similar things. They sell beverages. I want to sell beverages. It should just be easy. I make contact with press, and then we meet over there. We go through the whole place. You know, he's going, do you want this? You want this? You want this? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. We're picking all the things out. He's like, okay, I'm going to make up a list, and then we'll decide, you know, we'll try and agree on a price. And I'm like, great. So I get in the car and I immediately call my husband and I'm like, okay, this is the amount that I think this works out. And this is the price that they say, like, I'll be thrilled. The next day he calls and he says, hey, this is the price that I'm thinking, the exact dollar amount. I was like, okay, sold, done. So I look at the place, we agree on a price to purchase all the equipment that I want to take in there. I say yes. And then back up even before all of this. Before Christmas break, I applied to get a big loan because I have projects that I'm trying to do. That's another story. That's another video to come. There's projects that I want to do, okay? So I had applied for this loan, and I hadn't heard yet before Christmas. After the New Year is when I got the call about press. And then the day that I went and I looked at press, got home, and I had an email, and it said, you're approved. Call us to schedule up your closing for this loan. Like, how? How is the universe lining these things up just like one after another for me? And I talked to the health department. She pretty much said that I'm going to be like turnkey. I just need to call her after I get all my equipment in there, pay my application fee, do all this stuff. And she said 2 days notice, she'll inspect me, and that's pretty much it. Like, it could be like that. I don't know. I've been like searching all over Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to find used decor because that's like my thing. I try not to buy new things ever. All my clothes are secondhand. All my decor is either gifted or secondhand. Everything in life. Apparently even my dogs are secondhand. My mind is blown. I have no idea what I'm doing. So just follow along. Let's go. Let's open a storefront. It's really crazy too because the insanely hard and kind of heartbreaking month for me with my food truck and the generator getting stolen, and the next month I'm given like an extreme gift, a turnkey shop. I'm going to have to do nothing but put paint on the walls and put decor and there a little bit of equipment. Oh my god, I just saw a dog running through the neighborhood full speed and I didn't see anybody with it. I was so scared. Let's just see what I do here. Follow along for more adventures of how this is going to go down. But I just really wanted to explain the magic of it all. Oh, and the same day that press and I spoke, they had a crazy opportunity come to them. I just think that is wild. My mind is blown about it all. Watch me open a storefront, I guess. I'm taking name suggestions. I have great ideas for this space. I have a hard time executing things. Is that true? Do I have a hard time executing things? I have these visions in my mind, and then when I go to do them, they don't really turn out as well as I think they're going to. But I want to have fun things. Like, I want to have karaoke night. I want to do fundraisers. I want to have K-pop nights. I want to do all kinds of stuff. Clothing swaps. I want to have glasses swaps. Like, where we meet up, we bring all our old frames together, and then there's a place downtown called Dayton Optical, and you can take any frame in there and they'll put your prescription lens, and I think they can tint them too. I want to have all kinds of fun events there and just do the things I want to do. I want to have like where we make like little cat boxes for cats that are like strays. I just want to do fun things. I want to hang out with you in this little cafe. I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to call it a cafe. That implies food. I don't have food. I can't have food. I don't have vegan grab-and-go snacks. I really want to call it like Billy Gold Bubble Tea Lounge, or I'm not really sure what to call it. But I want it to be inviting, and I want you to know that you're welcome, and I want you to stay, and I want you to hang out. And like let's be best friends in there. That's the biggest thing of it all. All right, the sun's going down. I'm losing the lighting. I am just talking. I know these podcast type videos, like just giving you these like long-winded updates, but I wanted to just tell you like everything. And if you came to my truck yesterday on Saturday, 1-6 in Kettering Secret Spot, that foster dog opens the door. If you came Saturday 1-6 to the Secret Spot, bless you. Wow. We were supposed to sell from 12 to 4. By 1:30, I was sold out of tapioca boba. By 3 o'clock, I was sold out of tea, lemonade, milks, everything. Bless my friend Jess from the Wild Banana food truck. She stopped by and was able to save our asses for real. I just always forget, like, if I take 2 weeks off, I forget that people are going to show up and it's going to be, like, crazy. And I just don't want to have waste, so I try not to, like, over-prepare things because I don't want to throw things away. But then I get so stressed.
Oh my god, is he peeing? Oh my god. How do I clean it up?
Oh, I gotta go. My dog just...
I just want a little video. Is that okay?